Hello, welcome to, I guess officially, Human Services 100, Introduction to Human Services. And this is my first video announcement update for this semester, even though we are 2 weeks into the process. I do thank you for your patience and understanding during my absence. I spent 2 weeks a little bit more than 2 weeks in Germany and the United Kingdom, and just returned back on Monday, late Monday afternoon of this week, and this is Wednesday. So that's been, it was a significant trip for me, of course, especially with sporadic and non-existent internet access sometimes. So again, my deepest appreciation to everyone. In the meantime, this morning and yesterday, I took a chance and looked at the course progress we have made. I actually posted grades for the Getting Started lesson, for lesson number 1 and lesson number 2. So if you click under the grades section of the class Blackboard site, you should see grades there. If you see something that you don't understand or that's missing, please let me know, and we can look at that together and find out what the specific circumstance is. The current lesson is lesson number 3. This lesson talks about ethics and some of the ethical and moral quandaries we face in the field, and this lesson is due June the 11th, so next week. And one of the items I always want to mention to students when we talk about this chapter, it's generally in undergraduate human service courses or programs and so forth. We actually should be spending an entire semester on human service ethics and ethics of helping. We don't necessarily have that much time to spend on ethics in this particular class. This is a survey type course, which means that instead of getting really deep with specific human service topics, one of my responsibilities is to expose you to a large variety of topics that you may be faced in the field, but also will be provided information on later in your future human service classes. So this conversation about ethics will come up again, especially if you're a human service student, and will be required to take our counseling classes, where we can't divide ethical behavior and human services. And some of the most egregious experiences I've had as a human services professional is observing the ethical breaches of other professionals and agencies I've worked with. And this is extremely common, unfortunately. And sometimes we say to ourselves, well, so-and-so should know better. But sometimes when we're working in the field, those professionals should know better, yes. But more frequently than not, the problems that we are presented and that we're faced with simply are not black and white. The problems that sometimes occur in the gray. And we need the assistance of ethical guidelines and other professionals in the field, and mentors and supervisors to help us. So please don't discredit the importance of this lesson and upcoming lessons. Another issue I want to encourage folks to start thinking about is, especially for the discussion boards, is taking time to post really reflective and thoughtful responses that go beyond 1 or 2 sentences. And we certainly want to post beyond saying things such as I agree or I disagree and things like that. We want to go beyond those short surface level responses. We have a small class this summer, so I really do believe we can build up some momentum to have some good discussions online. My goal is to have the video sorts similar to this every week. I will post a video, and hopefully we can start again the conversation between me and you I in this way. Sometimes I will post announcements that's just text only, and that will be okay as well. Keep in mind too, I only post grades after the due date for that particular lesson. So if you do choose to work a lesson or 2 lessons ahead and you finish that lesson, do not expect a grade until the entire class has finished that lesson and the due date has expired or passed on. Last but not least, later this month I will be scheduling a optional online class meeting that will occur sometime in the daytime. That's totally 100% optional. You will be logging in via your WCC Gmail account to a Google Hangout, which means I believe 10 of us can be in the same Hangout together. We can see each other, we can talk to each other, type comments to each other, and so forth. And it's one of the ways that I try to encourage participation and additional contact. Again, it's totally optional. It might not be convenient for you or your family to participate, but I do want to make it an opportunity, just in case. In the meantime, again, I'm always here to help. Please let me know. The best way to contact me is via email. The message goes directly to my phone that I have with me, and if I'm in a position to respond, I will. If I do not respond back to you within 24 hours, 48 hours at the max, please send the message again. Something must have happened if I do not respond to you. I will always respond to you. At the same time, since I frequently respond to students on the go, via phone or other mobile device, please do not be offended if my responses are short and direct. I've been told that sometimes my email responses are a little bit black and white and direct and non-conversational. That's not my intent. My goal is to respond back to you as soon as I can, and my opinion is and thought is if I can get you an answer as soon as I can in a really brief way, then that's better than waiting 4 or 5 days for an answer that should not take that long. So again, thank you so much for your patience, and I look forward to working with you and getting to know you this summer. Take care.